All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Sunday, where we have another quadruple header for you tonight as we continue with week number 15 of our current sim season. First up this evening will be the Atlanta Falcons and the Houston Texans. Atlanta comes in at 7-7. They're still in the playoff hunt in the NFC, but they really can't afford to lose any more games. In fact, they have to win out in order to have a chance. And the Houston Texans are 3-10. They've been eliminated already, and they can be a spoiler for the Falcons here today. And then we'll have three other games for you, to include a really big game in the NFC Central between the Packers and the Vikings. And then after that, we'll have the Broncos and the Lions. And then we'll wrap things up tonight with the Seahawks and the Raiders, a big game in the NFC West. Evil Dead is currently Vikings Skywalker is currently 48-37, 11 games over 500. Evil Dead is now 125-78. He is 47 games over 500. He can get to 50 if he were to get all of them right tonight. All right. Let's see. Evil Dead's going to take, in this one, he's going to take, I'm trying to see what that is. Is that like a steer? Okay, you're going to take the Texans in this one? All right. It's hard to see that emoji on my screen. He's going to take Houston in this one. He's going with the upset. All right. Let's head out to, if you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Oh, the goat. That's a goat. Okay. He's taking the Falcons. Yes, there you go. I thought that was a steer. You were going to take the Texans. He's the goat. All right, he's taking the Falcons in this one. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let's head out to Houston for this one here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into NRG Stadium, Houston, Texas. It's the Falcons and the Texans. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. Atlanta at 7-7. The Texans come in at 3-10. Texans already out of the playoffs. Falcons trying to get there. Falcons need to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. And it looks like Houston will get the opening kickoff. We're underway. From the 3-yard line on the return for Houston, it's number 35, Xavier Hall, and Hall brings it out to the 23-yard line. And that's where the Texans will take over, 1st and 10, led by their starting quarterback, Davis Warren. Warren in his second year out of Michigan. The first of 4 here on this Sunday. Great to have you along. Hope everyone's doing well as Thanksgiving weekend comes to a close. We haven't seen Viking yet. Hopefully he comes in. 5 wide for the Texans. Warren in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Warren draws back, looks, throws, caught, and making the catch is number 80. That's Sean Morris, the tight end. 5 yards out to the 29-yard line, the rookie out of Fresno State. And that'll bring up 2nd and 5. Misty's over there, surrounded by the animals. 2nd and 5 from the 29-yard line. Warren, play action, throws down the middle, and it's caught. Oh, dropped. He had a receiver wide open, and he dropped it. The intended receiver, Cam Robinson, the 3rd-year receiver out of Tennessee. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Texans at their own 29-yard line. Just underway, opening drive. 3rd and 5. Warren under center. Warren looking, throws, and caught on the near sideline by Sean Morris, the tight end, out to the 42-yard line. And that'll be a Houston first down. Opening drive of the ball game, 7:23 left in the first quarter. No score. 4 wide for the Texans. Warren in the shotgun. Warren draws back. Warren looking, steps up. He's going to take off. He's got the first down and a lot more out to the 41-yard line. 17 yards for Davis Warren. And another Houston first down. Texans just playing out the string, playing out the schedule. But this game has a lot of meaning for the Falcons. They can get over 500 with a win. 1st and 10 for the 41. Everybody in tight. Warren under center. Hands off to Travion Henderson out to the 40. Get him a yard for Henderson. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. The second year back out of Ohio State. Atlanta in those Dirty Bird uniforms that we like so much. 5 wide on 2nd and 9. Warren in the shotgun. Now they shift. 4 wide, single back. Warren throws near side quickly and caught down the sideline. Xavier Hayes down to the 21-yard line. A gain of 19 for Hayes in his 6th year out of Arizona State. Coming over to make the tackle, number 32, Stephen McKenzie, the 5th-year safety out of Penn State. 1st and 10 for the Texans at the Atlanta 21. 5 wide, empty backfield. Warren in the shotgun. Warren draws back. Warren in trouble, rolls out and throws, dumps it off. Coming across to DJ Welsh, the former Brown, down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 9, and that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Welsh in his 5th year out of Arizona State. 2nd and 1 for the Texans. From the Atlanta 12, they come out in the I formation. Warren pitches to Henderson around the outside, and Henderson not much. In fact, he's going to lose 2 yards back to the 14. Tackle made by Allen Green, the 6th-year linebacker out of Kansas State. And that'll bring up 3rd and 3 for the Texans from the Atlanta 14-yard line. Warren under center. Warren hands off to Henderson, and Henderson back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. And that'll bring up 4th and 2. Actually gained a yard. That'll bring up 4th down, and Houston's drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line. They'll have to kick a field goal. Dylan Lance will come on unless they want to go for it here on 4th and 2. They might. No, they'll kick the field goal. Lance, this will be from 30 yards to get the Texans on the board first. Kick is up, and it's good. Houston leads it 3-0. 4:45 left to play. 4:46 left to play in the first quarter. Live from NRG Stadium, Houston, Texas. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. The Falcons at 7-7, the Texans at 3-10. Coming up next, a big game in the NFC Central. The Packers and the Vikings, both teams are 8-5, tied for first. The winner of that game will take over first place in the NFC Central. There's the kick. Fielded at the 4-yard line, bringing it back for the Falcons. Number 82, or who is that? Number 42, Chris Hardy, the 5th-year defensive back out of Illinois. Starting quarterback for the Falcons, Thomas Green, in his 3rd year out of Notre Dame. Atlanta marched down the field, got a field goal on the opening drive. This will be Atlanta's opening possession. They'll start from their own 25-yard line. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Misty's here. 1st and 10 from the 25. Green hands off to Laurel Charles, and Charles out to the 30-yard line. A gain of 5, and it'll bring up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 for the Falcons. 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 2nd and 5 for the I think Misty's sending Evil Dead a picture. 2nd and 5 from the 30-yard line. 4 wide for the Falcons. Green in the shotgun. Green fakes the handoff inside. Looking. Now he's going to take off. And Green out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 7, and that'll be a Falcon first down. I think Giants fan tried to call me. I just got a call on my phone from Portland, Oregon. I can't answer it right now. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. 4 wide. Green drops back. Green looking. Rolls out. And Green throws downfield, incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looked down at my phone. I heard it buzzing. It said Portland, Oregon. The only person I know in Portland is Giants fan. 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line. 5 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. The southpaw, and he's going to get sacked back at the 29-yard line. Coming in on the corner blitz, Xavier Morgan in his 4th year out of Western Carolina. And that's going to bring up, I think, 3rd and 18. Loss of 8 yards on the sack. .335 and counting here in the first quarter. Houston leads at 3-0. Atlanta needs to win to stay alive in the NFC playoff hunt. A loss will not eliminate them, but it'll make it really hard for them to make the playoffs. 4 wide on 3rd and 18. Green in the shotgun. Green sets up a screen pass to Charles down the sideline, and Laurel Charles out to the 38. A gain of 9. Toby Roberts came over and made the tackle. 12th year defensive back out of Florida State. Laurel Charles, the rookie back out of Michigan. It'll bring up 4th and 9 for the Falcons. They'll have to punt. Adrian Murphy back to punt. And Murphy gets the punt away. Fair caught at the 20-yard line. And that's where Houston will have it, 1st and 10. One of the Houston players has a white shoe and a black shoe. I'm going to have to fix that. It's number 25. I don't have a 25 on my roster. We'll figure it out later. 1st and 10 for the Texans. They'll have it at their own 21-yard line. 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Houston up 3-0. Warren in the shotgun on 1st down. Henderson in motion. Empty backfield now. Warren draws back. Warren looking. Throws near side. Caught out of the backfield. Actually, it was a wide receiver. That's Sean Morris, the tight end, out to the 42. A gain of 21 yards, and one of the Falcons got shaken up. Dante Harris, the 9th year defensive end out of Baylor. He'll go to the sideline. 1st and 10, Houston. They'll have it at their own 42-yard line. Even though it's December, it's a nice day in Houston. They open the roof. First and 10. 5 receivers set wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren draws back. Warren looking. He's going to scramble. And Warren's going to take off. Davis Warren down the sideline. Big gain. Slides at the 28. 30 yards for Davis Warren, the 2nd-year quarterback out of Michigan. And that'll be a Houston first down. Two and a half minutes left in the first quarter. And so far, the Texans are looking like the better team. From the Falcon 28-yard line, Warren under center. Warren to Henderson. And Travion Henderson picks up another first down. All the way down to the 5, a gain of 23. It'll be 1st and goal, Houston. At the Atlanta 5. Finally coming up to make the tackle, number 29, John Baltimore, the 4th-year safety out of Montana. 1st and goal from the 5 for the Texans. Two minutes left. here in the first quarter. On first and goal, Warren looking, and Warren gets sacked at the 11-yard line. Can you throw that out and get me another one? It'll be second and goal from the 11. A loss of 6 on the play. Houston comes out in the I formation. Warren under center. Warren fakes the handoff. Looking. Throws to the end zone. Throws it away. Incomplete. And that'll bring up third and goal. Couldn't find an open receiver. DJ Welsh was the closest. It'll be third and goal from the 11-yard line. Thank you, Gracie. Appreciate that. On third and goal from the 11-yard line, 4 wide. Warren back. Warren rolls out, throws near side, and dropped. Xavier Hayes dropped it at about the 4-yard line, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth and goal. And the Texans, once again, will have to settle for a field goal. That's twice they've had to settle. They should be up 14-0. And now Dylan Lance, will come on. This will be from 28 yards. The kick is up. And it's good. Texans lead it 6-0. The Falcons are lucky they're not down 14-0. 1:14 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from NRG Stadium, Houston, Texas. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Let's see if Atlanta can finally get their offense in gear. Houston's had 2 drives, both ending in field goals to start the first quarter. Excuse me. And now the kickoff by Lance. From the 7-yard line on the return. This is Terry McCaffrey. And McCaffrey out to the 27. Third-year receiver out of Marshall. And now Thomas Green will come back out to lead the offense. First and 10 for the Falcons at their own 27. Want to welcome everybody in to Jammin' Sports on this Sunday night. The first of 4 games for you. Green in the shotgun, first and 10. In motion is Nelson. Green drops back. Green rolls out. And Green's going to take off. Thomas Green down the sideline directing traffic. Gets out to the 38-yard line, a gain of 11. And that'll be a Falcon first down. We're down to 50 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Houston leads it 6-0. 4 wide, Green in the shotgun, first and 10. Green hands off to Charles, and Laurel Charles to the 45. A gain of 7 will be second and 3. As we're down to 27 seconds. This might be the last play of the half. On second and 3, 4 receivers wide. Green under center. Green drops back. Throws to the far side. Caught by Terry Nelson, the tight end. Out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 10. And that'll be a Falcon first down. And that's the end of the first quarter. Texans lead it 6-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to NRG Stadium. We go to the second quarter. First and 10 Falcons at the Houston 45-yard line. 4 wide. Green fakes the handoff, looks downfield. He's going to take off. And Thomas Green gets the first down. Slides at the 24. A gain of 21 for Green and a Falcon first down. Third-year quarterback out of Notre Dame. And the Falcons offense finally has something going now. First and 10 Falcons at the Houston 24-yard line. Atlanta trying to take the lead on this drive if they can. On first and 10, 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green to Laurel Charles around the outside. And Charles down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 9. And that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Atlanta's a young team. I expect them to be much better next season. They have a lot of young players. 2nd and 1 from the 15-yard line. Green in the shotgun. Green draws back, throws underneath, and it's caught at the 6-yard line by Terry Nelson, the former Ram, in his 13th year out of Wisconsin. And that'll be a first down for the Falcons. It'll be first and goal at the 6. Atlanta comes out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Green in the shotgun. In motion is Nelson. Green looking. Green rolls out, and Green's going to take off, and he dives in for the touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run by Thomas Green, sacrificing the body, diving over a Texan to get into the end zone. And the Falcons have tied the game at 6. He kind of slammed over number 26 there, Xavier Morgan, the defensive back. And now Jamie Marsh will come on, the kicker, in his 2nd year out of Oregon for the extra point to give the Falcons the lead. Evil Dead likes that. He took Atlanta. Marsh for the PAT. The kick is up, and it's good. Falcons lead it 7-6. 6:26 left to play here in the first half. NRG Stadium, Houston, Texas, Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Who do they play next week? In Week 16? I'm about to tell you. Let's see. Next week, I'm looking for it. Houston plays at Cincinnati, and Atlanta hosts Philadelphia. There's the kickoff from the 6-yard line on the return. This is number 82, Cam Robinson, in his 3rd year out of Tennessee, out to the 32-yard line. And that's for Houston. Will have it first and 10. Speaking of Tennessee, they got killed by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's for real. If they don't put the Commodores in the college football playoffs, something's wrong. First and 10 for the Texans now. At their own 32-yard line. 4 wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren draws back. Throws. Coming across the middle. Making the catch. Number 85, Donovan Aaron. Out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. Donovan Aaron, the 5th-year receiver out of Southern Miss. On 2nd and 3 from the 38, 4 wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren looking. It's a blitz. And McKenzie comes in and gets the sack. Stephen McKenzie, the safety. A loss of 11. Back to the 27-yard line. McKenzie, the 5th-year safety out of Penn State. It'll be 3rd and 14 for the Texans. Excuse me. I'm in that time of year with my sinuses just keep draining. I hates it. 3rd and 14 at the 27-yard line. Texans come out 4 wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren looking. Throws deep downfield. He's got a man wide open. That's going to be a touchdown for the Texans. Donovan Aaron, 73 yards. Oh, Atlanta. The secondary miscommunication, and Aaron is open down the sideline, and he goes for the touchdown. 73 yards, and Houston retakes the lead, 12-7. Wow. Somebody missed an assignment. And now Dylan Lance for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. And the Texans are up by 6, 13-7. That was a quick drive. We've got the Packers at the Vikings next. That'll be followed by the Lions and the Broncos. And then we'll have the Seahawks and the Raiders. 4 games for you today. And then we'll wrap up Week 15 tomorrow with a doubleheader. We'll talk about that later. That'll be our Sunday night, Monday night game. Well, we can talk about it now. It'll be the Colts and the Browns, followed by the Jets and the Bengals. All right, there's the kickoff. From the 6-yard line on the return, this is Chris Hardy out to the 31-yard line. Atlanta now finds themselves down by 6 once again with 5:17 left to play here in the first half. On first down, 4 wide. Green under center. Green looks downfield, looking. The southpaw steps up, and he's going to take off, and the Texans are right there. A gain of 3 out to the 34-yard line and bring up 2nd and 7. Coming up on 5 minutes left in the half. On second down, 4 wide for the Texans. Green in the shotgun. Green draws back. Green looking, throws, and caught by Terry Nelson, the tight end, out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 11. The former Ram tight end, first down, Atlanta. He played 12 years for the Rams, now in his first season with the Falcons. 4 wide, 1st and 10. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green rolls out. Green in trouble and has to throw it away. Incomplete. He felt the pressure, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Cats are trying to get into the Christmas tree that's next to Misty over here. She has a water bottle to keep them out. 2nd and 10 from the 45 in the I formation. Green to Charles. And Laurel Charles to the Texan 49-yard line. A gain of 6 as they go into Houston territory. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4. Under 4 minutes left in the first half. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green throws and caught by Nelson. And Terry Nelson down to the 38-yard line. A gain of 9. Man, it's a gain of 11. I'm sorry. It'll be first down, Falcons. Atlanta has another drive going. Trying to retake the lead, down 13-7. Take the lead before halftime. Atlanta does get the second half kickoff. 1st and 10 for the Falcons at the Texan 38-yard line. Green hands off to Charles, and Laurel Charles a yard out to the 38-yard line and bring up 2nd and 9. Evil Dead is here with us tonight. I hope he's having a good night. On 2nd and 9 from the 38-yard line, 5 wide, empty backfield. Green in the shotgun. Green looking, throws, and it dropped. Terry McCaffrey couldn't hold on. Evil Dead has to get all 4 games right tonight in order to end the night at 50 over 500. He'd be at 51. If he only gets 3 out of 4, he'll be at 49. 3rd and 9 from the 38-yard line. Green looking. Throws down the middle and incomplete. He was looking for Alan Monroe down the middle. He was well covered. And that'll bring up 4th down. This would be a 55-yard field goal attempt by Jamie Marsh. They're going to punt. Adrian Murphy comes in. Well, the Falcons are playing smart. Punt. Pin him deep. Murphy gets the punt away. And out of bounds at the 7. That's what you want. Pin him inside the 10. Instead of giving the Houston Texans the ball at about the 45-yard line, pin him at the 7. First and 10, Houston. They're up 13-7 with 2:46 left here in the half. The Texans at 3 and 10 have nothing to play for. They've been eliminated from the playoffs already. But the Falcons have everything to play for at 7 and 7, trying to stay playoff relevant. Warren hands off to Henderson. And Travion Henderson to the 11-yard line. A gain of 4, be 2nd and 6. On 2nd and 6 from the 11-yard line, Warren draws back. Warren rolls out, and Warren is going to take off out to the 20-yard line. A gain of 9. That'll be enough for the first half. I think I have Atlanta's record wrong at 7 and 7. They've had a bye. As we hit the 2-minute warning, let me look at the schedule here. Okay, because I think I have it written down wrong. 0 and 1, 0 and 2. Now they're 1 and 2. I'm looking at the schedule. They're 1 and 3. Warren looking, throws deep down the middle and incomplete. He was looking for Sean Morris. It'll be 2nd and 10. So 1 and 3. 2 and 3. 3 and 3. I'll continue in a moment. 3 and 4. On 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. Warren looking. Warren, and he throws, and it's dropped. The intended receiver, Xavier Hayes, and that'll bring up 3rd and 10. So they're 3 and 4 there. 4 and 4. 5 and 4. 5 and 5. 3rd and 10 from the 20-yard line. They hand off to Henderson. Tries to get outside. We'll lose a yard. Make it a 2-yard loss as Stephen McKenzie came in. It'll be 4th down. And the Falcons took a timeout. All right, 5 and 5. 6 and 5. Back to punt. Justin Polk. Polk gets the punt away from the 29-yard line on the return for the Falcons. Trying to pick up the number there. That was McCaffrey on the return out to the 32-yard line. So 6 and 5. I'm still looking. 7 and 5. He had a bye. 7 and 7. I've got it right. They throw, and it's caught by Thomas Andrews. I don't see how that can be right, though, because they still have 2 more games. They have Philadelphia next week and Arizona the next. I'll go back in and figure it out later. On 2nd and 1, Thomas Green to Laurel Charles out to the 47-yard line. Gain of 12. It'll be a 1st down. We're coming up on a minute left here in the first half. Falcons in the no-huddle offense from the Houston 47-yard line. Green in the gun. Green drops back. Green throws and caught down the middle. Making the catch, Trying to pick up, that's Alan Monroe down to the 21-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 28 yards and a first down for Atlanta, as Monroe comes up with a big catch in his second year out of Oregon. Falcons take a second timeout. 46 seconds left here in the first half. First and 10 from the Houston 21. Green looking, throws, fires, gets it out to Kyler Taylor, the fifth-year tight end out of Colorado State, out to the 9-yard line, a gain of 12, and that'll be another Falcon first down. First and goal for the Falcons at the Houston 9. They come out 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Green looking, throws underneath, and it's caught this time by Thomas Andrews down to the 2-yard line, a gain of 7. In his 6th year out of East Carolina. It'll be second and goal from the 2. Atlanta trying to take the lead before halftime. They still have a timeout left. They let it tick down to 13 seconds. Second and goal. Green looking. Green rolls out. And Green is going to tuck and run. Touchdown, Atlanta. And they tie the game at 13. Six seconds left until halftime, and the Falcons have tied it. And now the extra point by Jamie Marsh. The kick is up, and it's good. And the Falcons lead it now 14-13. They'll probably just kick it through the end zone here. So I'm going over this again. 1 and 3, 2 and 3. Somehow I've messed up. 2 and 3, 3 and 3, 3 and 4, 4 and 4, 5 and 4. There's the kickoff. Okay, they're 5 and 5 through 10 weeks. Out of the end zone, touchback. As I thought, and now Houston will have it. First and 10 from their own 30-yard line. And the Texans might just take a knee and go to halftime. Let's see what they do here. Well, they're going to run a play. They've got Davis Warren in the shotgun. 3 to the near side. They might throw a Hail Mary. Warren back. Warren looking. He's got all day. He throws underneath. And it's caught coming across by Sean Morris out to the 48. But we go to halftime. Falcons 14, Texans 13 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to NRG Stadium, Houston, Texas. We go to the second half. The Falcons lead the Texans 14-13. And Atlanta will get the second half kickoff. All right, so they were 5 and 5 after 10. 6 and 5. I'm still trying to figure this out. There's the kickoff from the 7-yard line. On the return for Atlanta, number 83, that's Terry McCaffrey out to the 31-yard line. So 6 and 5, 7 and 5. They had a bye. They're 7 and 6. Atlanta is not 7 and 7. They're 7 and 6. So I had it wrong. But that can be fixed. First and 10 Falcons. They'll start at their own 31-yard line. Green back to throw. Throws near side. Caught along the sideline for a 9-yard gain. McCaffrey making the catch. It'll be 2nd and 1. So let me go in here and fix my standings. On paper, I keep paper standings too. I just noticed on my paper standings I have them at 7 and 6. But on the computer I have them at 7 and 7. 2nd and 1 for the 40-yard line. Green hands off to Laurel Charles out to the 41-yard line. A gain of about half a yard. That's going to bring up 30 inches for the Falcons. So let me update everything. Make sure I get this right. Okay. I've got it right. 30 inches for Atlanta. Green draws back, throws, and caught across the middle. A gain of 12 yards. Caught by Thomas Andrews to the Houston 47-yard line. First down, Falcons. I can fix the title card on the video when it's over. First and 10. Falcons come out in the I formation. Green fakes the handoff, looks downfield, throws, caught. Oh, incomplete. Tried to hit the fullback, Zeke Brown, the fourth-year fullback out of the University of Miami. Incomplete, and it'll be 2nd and 10. So the Falcons are officially 7 and 6, and Houston is 3 and 10. Falcons still need to win. In the I formation, Green under center. Green to Charles, and Laurel Charles turns inside, and Charles down to the 41-yard line. A gain of 6. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Falcons up by 1, 14-13. 4 wide for the Falcons. Green in the shotgun on 3rd down. Green looks downfield, throws, and caught by Charles. Laurel Charles picks up 8 down to the 33-yard line. The rookie running back out of Michigan. Another Falcon first down. As we're coming up on 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Five wide for Atlanta. Empty backfield for Green on 1st and 10. Green looking. Green throws and fires at the feet of his intended receiver. He was looking for Laurel Charles out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. 5:47 left now in the third quarter. Packers-Vikings up next. We'll be in Minneapolis for that one. On 2nd and 10, Green looking. Green throws near side and caught down the sideline by Kyler Taylor down to the 17. A gain of 16 yards to the big tight end. First down, Falcons. Excuse me. 5:29 and counting here in the third quarter. Next week, the Falcons will host Philadelphia, and then they finish with the Cardinals. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line in the I formation. Green fakes the handoff. Throws down the near sideline. Caught. Touchdown. Atlanta. Terry McCaffrey. A 17-yard touchdown catch. The third-year receiver out of Marshall. And the Falcons are up by 7 now. 20-13 with the extra point to come. They can make it an 8-point game. Evil Dead's got to like that. He took the Falcons in this one. Evil Dead can get to 50 over 500 tonight. But he has to get all 4 right to do so. Yeah, he's catching it with you. And now Jamie Marsh for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Atlanta leads it 21-13. 5:12 left to play here in the third quarter. live from NRG Stadium, Houston, Texas. Week 13 here at Jammin' Sports. Week 15, I'm sorry, here at Jammin' Sports. I'm just off all sorts of ways today. We have Green Bay at Minnesota, Detroit at Denver, and Seattle at the Raiders, all coming up later tonight. And Misty's going to take over for me while I look for my brain. And now Murphy will kick off for the Falcons. Up by 8 from the 4-yard line. Travion Henderson on the return this time. And Henderson out to the 27-yard line. And that's where Houston will take over. Down 21-13 with 5:07 left here in the third quarter. On 1st and 10, the Texans come out 4 wide. Warren under center or in the shotgun. Warren takes the snap, looks downfield, throws near side and dropped. Donovan Aaron had it and dropped it. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Evil Dead says, "Go Birds." Well, they're winning. If Evil Dead goes 4-0 tonight, he's 51 over. If he only goes 3 out of 4, he'll be 49 over. On 2nd and 10, Henderson across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Be a 4-yard game. Be 3rd and 6. Well, they certainly do this season. The Texans finished 5-11 last season. Actually, I'm sorry, they finished 6-10 last season. 3rd and 6 from the 31-yard line. Davis, Warren back to throw. Throws down the middle and caught by Donovan Aaron out to the 42. A gain of 11 yards and a Houston first down. First and 10 for the Texans. 4:19 and counting here in the third quarter. Houston, it's still a one-possession game. 4 wide, Warren under center on first down. Warren draws back, throws, and caught. Sean Morris, the tight end, good for 6 yards out to the 48-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. 3:52 and counting. In the I formation on 2nd and 4. Warren under center. Warren to Henderson. And Henderson gets the first down out to the Falcon 47-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Houston. 3.5 minutes left now in the third quarter. Four wide for the Texans. Warren in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Warren fakes the handoff inside, throws deep, and he overthrows his intended target. He was looking for Xavier Hayes down the middle. Overthrown, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Houston at the Atlanta 47-yard line. 3:13 left in the third quarter. 2 backs in the backfield. Warren in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Warren looking, throws near side, caught by Henderson out of the backfield, out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 7, and that'll bring up 3rd and 3. 3 minutes left now in the third quarter. Warren under center. On 3rd down, Warren fakes the handoff, throws, and it's knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Somebody got their hands up. It'll be 4th down. This would be a 57-yard field goal attempt if the Texans try it. They're going to try it. Dylan Lance from 57. Try to make it a 4-point game. The kick is up, and it's way off target. It was long enough, but it was off to the left. He Vanderjacked it. And the Falcons will take over. That's why you're 3-10. You do stuff like that. Atlanta will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. Great field position with 2:40 left in the third quarter. Up 21-13. Falcons trying to get to 8-6. Keep their playoff hopes alive. 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to throw is Green, and he gets it out to Nelson. And Terry Nelson down to the Houston 47-yard line, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. On 2nd and 3 from the Houston 47-yard line, Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Green throws a swing pass to Charles. Turns upfield. And Laurel Charles picks up 2 to the 45. Make it a 1-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Falcons. As we're coming up on 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Big third down for the Falcons. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. 3rd and 2. Green to Charles. And Laurel Charles picks up the first down. Out to the 43-yard line. Tackle made by Chris Parsons, the rookie linebacker out of USC. A gain of 3. First down Atlanta. 1:30 left in the third. Fresh set of downs for the Falcons at the Texan 43-yard line. 4 wide. Green under center. Green to Charles around the outside, and he's got the corner. Big gain for Laurel Charles. 17 yards down to the 26-yard line. Another Falcon first down. Down to 1 minute left in the third. 4 wide for Atlanta. Green in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Green hands off to Charles. And Laurel Charles to the 21. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Down to 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Falcons come out 4 wide. Green in the shotgun. Back to throw. Fires across the middle. And caught by Allen Monroe down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 5. Another Falcon first down. 1st and 10 from the Houston 16-yard line. And that might do it for the third quarter. I don't know if they get another playoff. They do not. At the end of 3, Falcons up 21-13 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to NRG Stadium. We start the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 Texans. Everybody in tight. Green fakes the handoff. Throws. Dumps it off to Damian Stewart, the third-year tight end out of San Jose State. A yard to the 14-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. Falcons can make it a 2-score game with any type of score here. 2nd and 9 from the Houston 14-yard line. Green in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide. Green looking. Green rolls out. Throws it away. He felt the pressure. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the 14-yard line. Packers Vikings up next. 3rd and 9 from the 14. Green in the shotgun. Green looking. Fires near side, and he overthrows his receiver. That'll bring up 4th down. He was looking for Thomas Andrews. And now Jamie Marsh will come on. This will be a 31-yard field goal attempt. It'll put the Falcons up by 11. Snap kick is up, and it's good. And the Falcons lead at 24-13, an 11.2 possession lead for the Falcons with 7:22 left to play here in the fourth quarter. In our next game, it'll be Green Bay at Minnesota. We'll head to Minneapolis for that one. Then we have the Lions and the Broncos and the Seahawks and the Raiders. That's all coming up tonight. And now the kickoff by Murphy. And that will fall at the 3-yard line. On the return, bringing it back, Cam Robinson. And Robinson out to the 29-yard line. Actually, that was Travion Henderson on the return. 1st and 10 for the Texans at their own 29. Houston has plenty of time, 7:17 left. They've got to score twice, though. Houston comes out. Warren under center. Warren to Henderson, and Henderson gets taken down at the 28-yard line. A loss of a yard on the tackle, number 92, Dante Harris, 9th-year defensive end out of Baylor. It'll be 2nd and 11 for the Texans at their own 28. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Warren in the shotgun. Warren draws back, throws outside, and caught by Donovan Aaron out to the 33. A gain of 5. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Texans. On 3rd down, 4 wide, Warren under center. 3rd and 6. Warren looking, throws outside, and he overthrows his receiver, looking for Cam Robinson. It'll be 4th down. Well, with 6:23 left, do they go for it? I think you kind of have to. And they are. 4 wide on 4th and 6 from their own 33-yard line. Warren in the shotgun. Warren draws back. Warren throws down the middle, and it's caught for the 1st down. Jake Barker, the 2nd-year tight end out of Texas. Good for 10 yards and a Houston 1st down. They convert on 4th down, and they move the chains. As we're coming up on 6 minutes left. 4 wide, Warren in the gun, 1st and 10. Warren draws back. Warren looking, throws deep down the sideline. He's got a man, jump ball caught by Donovan Aaron, touchdown. Houston, 57 yards. He threw a jump ball, and Donovan Aaron came down with it. The 6th-year receiver out of Southern Miss. And the Texans have made it a 1-score game. He outjumped Chris Hardy. Kept his balance, and he was in for the touchdown. Makes it 24-19. Houston will go for 2. Try to make it a 3-point game. This one's not over yet. 2-point try. Warren in the shotgun, 3 to the near side. Warren looking, throws, and it's dropped. DJ Welsh had it and dropped it. 2-point try is no good. It remains a 5-point game. Atlanta up 24-19 with 5:48 left. What's up, Misty? Oh, okay. I saw her putting her shoes on like she was going to go to Walmart or something. The Texans will kick off now. Lance will kick off. They pull to within 5. They'll kick it away and try to get a stop on defense. There's the kick. And this will be fielded from the 5. Bringing it back, Chris Hardy over the 20, 25, and Hardy out to the 27-yard line. That's where Atlanta will have it, up by 5 with 5:44 left. Misty's got get another Christmas tree. Their living room now has 2 trees. Every room in the house has a tree, just so you know. Even the bathroom. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Nobody does Christmas like Misty does. Green under center, 1st and 10. Hands off to Charles, and Laurel Charles, not much. A yard out to the 28. Tackle made by number 94, Kevin Terrell, the third-year defensive end out of West Virginia. 2nd and 9 for the Falcons. By the way, this is the last of the early afternoon games in Week 15. We'll start the late games next. 2nd and 9 from the 28. Green in the shotgun. Hands off to Laurel Charles. And Charles picks up 2 out to the 30-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7. Houston desperately trying to get a stop here. Third and 7 from the 30-yard line. 5 wide, empty backfield. Green in the shotgun. Green drops back. Green looking. He throws deep downfield and caught down the sideline, breaking a tackle and scoring the touchdown. Alan Monroe, 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is the 3rd touchdown in this game. That's 60-plus yards combined by both teams. Houston has 2 of them, and Atlanta now has 1. Misty got herself a snack. And the Falcons go up now by 11 again, 30-19. And Jamie Marsh will come on. And the Falcons are once again up by 2 scores. And now the extra point by Marsh. Kick is up. And it's good. And the Falcons lead by 12, 31-19. With 4:47 left to play. That was a 70-yard touchdown to Alan Monroe. Seen a lot of big plays in this game. And now Adrian Murphy will kick off. Still time left for the Texans, but they're down by 2 scores again. There's the kick. From the 4-yard line on the return. Trying to pick up the number 82, Cam Robinson, out to the 29-yard line. 4:43 left. That's where Houston will have it. Davis Warren, some highlights. That was the long touchdown pass to Donovan Aaron. And that was the other touchdown pass to Donovan Aaron. First and 10, Texans from their own 29, down by 12, 4:43 left. Houston has to score twice. They need 2 touchdowns. And they have to score quickly. But they have 2 60-plus touchdowns already. First and 10 from the 29, Warren in the shotgun. Warren looking, throws underneath, and he threw it behind Travion Henderson, incomplete. That'll stop the clock, 4:40 left. It'll be 2nd and 10. Evil Dead's hoping the Falcons can hold on. Falcons trying to get to 8 and 6. 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line, 4 wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren draws back. Warren throws and caught by the tight end, Jake Barber, out to the 38. That'll be a gain of 9. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Down to 4:20. Clock is moving. Texans come out 4 wide on 3rd down. Warren drops back, throws quickly, and it's caught by Donovan Aaron out to the 42. A gain of 4 yards, and that'll be another Houston 1st down. Troy Carson, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 4th year out of North Carolina State. First and 10, 4 wide. Warren in the gun. Warren draws back. Warren throws down the middle and incomplete. Sean Morris, the tight end, couldn't hold on. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 back at the 42-yard line. 3:43 left. 3 wide to the near side. Warren in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Warren drops back, throws near side, and caught along the sideline for a 6-yard gain. I didn't see the receiver. I have no idea who caught that. But it was a 6-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 48-yard line. We never saw the receiver. 4 wide. Warren in the gun. 3rd and 4. Warren draws back. Warren looking. Throws deep. And caught. Sean Morris, the tight end, down to the 22-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 30 yards. And that's another Houston first down. Texans go to the no-huddle offense. 3:15 and counting. 4 wide. Warren in the gun. Warren back. Warren throws across the middle. And it's caught by Donovan Aaron down to the 16. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. 3 minutes left. Clock is moving. 2nd and 4 for Houston at the Atlanta 16-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side, now 5 wide, empty backfield. Warren draws back, throws down the middle, caught, touchdown, Donovan Aaron. A 16-yard touchdown catch. And the Texans make it a 1-score game again. It's 31-25. They'll just kick the extra point this time, as they're down by 6. .237 left. They have time to get a defensive stop. And now Dylan Lance for the PAT. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. And the Falcons lead by 5, 31-26. With 2:37 left. Now it's up to the Atlanta offense to get a drive going, eat up some time. Live from NRG Stadium, Houston, Texas. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. The 7-6 Falcons, the 3-10 Texans. Falcons trying to stay alive in the NFC playoff picture. And now Lance will kick off. From the 7-yard line on the return for the Falcons is Terry McCaffrey out to the 26. 2:33 left. Green's numbers on the day. First and 10 for the Falcons at their own 26-yard line. Rinse it out again before you put more in there. Rinse it out first. No, but rinse it out first. First and 10 from the 26-yard line, 4 wide. Green hands off to Charles, and Laurel Charles to the 30-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Atlanta keeping it on the ground. We'll let it tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left here at NRG Stadium, Houston, Texas. Falcons up 31-26. 2nd and 7 from their own 30-yard line. Green in the shotgun. Green to Charles. Keeps it on the ground. Picks up the first down. That's huge. Out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 12. And Houston will take a timeout. With 1:56 left, they have 2 timeouts remaining. Thank you, Gracie. Say hi, Gracie. She knows it. Falcons up 31-26. Everybody in tight. Green under center on first down. Green to Charles again. And Charles to the 43-yard line, a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. She left the room already, Evil Dead. She don't hang around much. Houston takes a timeout They have one timeout left, 1:52. But now she's back. She gave a thumbs up. Well, of course she she gave a thumbs up. She's back. 4 wide. Green in the shotgun on 2nd and 8. Green hands off to Charles, and Laurel Charles out to the 49-yard line, a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 1. The Texans take their final timeout. If the Falcons pick up the first down here, they can pretty much just run out the clock. 3rd and 1. Everybody in tight. Green under center. Single back. Green to Charles, and he's going to be shy of the marker. They mark him shy. Making the tackle, number 73, Barry Thomas, the rookie out of East Carolina. Houston's going to get one more shot. The Falcons, yeah, he got a bad spot, is right. The Falcons will tick this down as far as they can go. Back to punt, Adrian Murphy. Murphy gets the punt away, trying to pin them deep, and he'll be out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Well, Davis Warren has 3 touchdowns. Not bad stats, all things considered. Houston's out of timeouts. They have 1:06 left. They need a touchdown, and they're starting at their own 19-yard line. I don't think either decision is wrong. 4 wide. Warren back to throw. Warren looking, throws, and caught underneath by Sean Morris. Only 7 yards out to the 26. Clock is moving. It'll be 2nd and 3. They got to hurry up with the hurry up offense. Down to 50 seconds. He's hot today. Down to 42. 2nd and 3. 4 wide. Warren throws again underneath. And the yardage out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 17. Making the catch, Xavier Hayes. Down to 30 seconds. This is true. 25 seconds left. They need to get up there. Here we go. 4 wide. Warren in the gun. 1st and 10. Warren looking. Warren. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man down there. And say, oh boy. Chris Hardy knocked it away at the last second. Donovan Aaron, the intended receiver. And now with 9 seconds left, 2nd and 10 from their own 43-yard line. That was close. Nice play by Hardy, the 5th-year defensive back out of Illinois. On 2nd and 10 from the 43. Warren looking. Warren rolls out and throws it back across, incomplete. 4 seconds left. He just threw it away. It comes down to this. You know what they're going to do. They're going to throw another Hail Mary. It almost worked a play ago. Here we go. 3 to the far side, barring a defensive penalty. Last play of the game. Warren in the shotgun. Warren back. Warren looking. Warren, wobbly pass, incomplete. Ball game. Your final score, Atlanta 31, Houston 26. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Packers Vikings up next. Alrighty then.